from the 2012 movie, Abraham Lincoln spells out the terms of Reconstruction.
All they heard was the first time any president has ever made mention of Negro voting.
In 1865, he said freed slaves who were intelligent or had served as soldiers should be allowed to vote. The 14th Amendment, passed in 1868, guaranteed this right as part of the full citizenship accorded to African American men. But for much of the 20th century, voting remained a contentious issue. The 19th Amendment, ratified in 1920, gave women the right to vote, but the racial divide remained. Some states continue to limit voting, either through measures like the poll tax or direct intimidation of African American voters. In the South, there were even whites-only primaries. We shall overcome someday. This is Sam Tannenhouse of the New York Times. The first modern Civil Rights Act was signed by President Eisenhower in 1957. It created a federal commission authorized to enforce voting rights. Senator Strom Thurmond conducted the longest filibuster in history, more than 24 hours, in an effort to thwart the bill, but it passed.
The location for the meeting with Senator Rivers.
Still, voting was not equal for all. Massive resistance in the Deep South was organized to keep blacks from the polls, and legal enforcement was hampered by all-white juries. Voting rights became a central issue in the civil rights movement.
I think this march will go down as one of the greatest.
In 1965, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. led the march from Selma to Montgomery for better voting laws. The nation was shocked by images of the marchers being attacked, and less than 5 months later, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act of 1965. It barred states and districts from curtailing the vote on the basis of race, color, or language.
It is wrong, deadly wrong, to deny any of your fellow Americans the right to vote in this country.
Sections 4 and 5 of the bill included special provisions to ensure fair voting practices in a number of states, most of them in the South. Voting rights advocates say some citizens there continue to be disenfranchised. But the Supreme Court's close ruling on Tuesday, striking down Section 4, suggests that conditions have changed since 1965, and it is left to Congress to reconsider the act.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we're going to deep detail dive into politics from a hood point of view.
Something like that.
I'm Rabbit Jones.
I'm Tony, the number one soul brother.
And welcome to HVP.
Holla at me.
Now, it's a lot to get into, as usual, because it's politics. So we got so much going on, things moving around. We got Trump, he owed $500 million. Ain't that some shit? That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
No. Not a lot of money to Trump, because Trump say he's rich. He can do things for the economy that nobody can.
You did say that,
and that he richer than rich.
You did say that.
He's a billionaire.
He should be able to drop that off, no problem. Keep moving.
Supposed to be able to drop $485 million.
This is
bucket. Knowing if he win, he get it back. So now you can't come up with that.
That's funny.
But this is the dude. This is the dude that certain people think they want to run the economy. Okay. Now, my thing is, if you going around talking about you the greatest thing to the economy since sliced bread, and you can do this, and you rich, and you
should be able to knock
you got
this
all
off.
these buildings going up. And my thing is, shit, why you couldn't get it from your son-in-law? He got $2 billion from the Saudis before
Yeah, he got issues too, though.
you know, before you left office. So I'm just saying.
And we got Stephen A. Smith.
Man,
We got the
something wrong with
potential vice presidents for Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? Welcome into anybody that's new to this podcast. Like, subscribe. We appreciate y'all a whole lot, man. We just some average motherfuckers just talking politics from a hood point of view. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yep.
speaking of so much going on, right? You said the man owe $500 million. It's more. It's close to $500 million.
Yeah, something like that.
So he talking now about his vice president might be Tulsa Gabbard. You ever heard this?
Tulsa Gabbard.
You heard this?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it was one thing I wanted to talk to Republicans about right now, and black MAGA Republicans, and black people that's in between don't know what they want to do, right? If, listen to me now, if Republicans, MAGA Republicans tell you Democrats are so fucking bad,
So bad.
how would you feel if Donald Trump put a Democrat on his fucking ticket? Then, what would we do then? Are we doing start saying, what? Because I notice no matter what he does,
Democrat shield perspective. I like that. And you coming on commenting from a Republican shield perspective, David D. Young.
but he cannot. So one thing about this conversation what we have is you can't debunk our facts that we put out. Once you do that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Let's go.
You know,
Let go.
we talking. I want to ask you then, Republican leaning and supporting Trump. If the Democrats are so bad, if you put a Democrat on his ticket,
And you're
How
following, you're following a sexual criminal.
just read the comment.
You say they had war criminal bobblehead and had the nerve to turn their noses up at conservatives. Conservatives who have nominated and are following to the hilt a sexual criminal, a
Okay.
sexual predator, if you will. I mean,
I want to touch on that a little bit because I get it. Okay, it's conservatives, it's middle of the road Republicans, it's Republicans that went in the Republican Party, but they can't go all the way with the ban abortions, and you know what I'm saying. They can't go all the way with letting guns in the street, right? But they still Republicans. I get those. But at some point, the MAGA Republicans have to face facts and hit them head on, right?
something like that.
This podcast been going for 2 years now,
Prove it.
and all we've been doing is going
Prove it.
deep, detailed facts
He say prove it.
about the parties, the individuals. You can't name a politician that we didn't go into detailed dive into. That's relevant.
Eugene Carl is the ace.
Go ahead,
Eugene,
go ahead. Read it.
Wait
You
a minute.
wanna read
Wait a
it?
minute, bro. You say prove it where Eugene Carl? That's your ace. Okay, Eugene Carl is all it takes because he was found liable for what a judge said, not what I said. What a judge said was basically rape. A judge said this. A judge said that he basically raped this woman. He owes this woman umpteen millions of dollars because he touched her and did something to her in a sexual way that she did not grant him permission to do, who did not want him to do, and he has been found, let me see, what's the word they use, by preponderance of the evidence.
Oh my God.
You like that, don't you? He has been found by preponderance of evidence to have done to for her to be truthful and him not. And he has slandered this woman. He was found liable. He had a judgment against him. Then he continued to slander this woman and have another judgment against her. I mean, that's all it take.
I'm confused, right? See, this is the problem that me and my man be having with y'all, right? I get y'all might support.
I mean,
but when y'all skip over the fucking facts and say, hey, y'all ain't see what y'all saw, that's where the problem come in, bro.
Right. Who you gonna
You
believe?
can't do that.
Me or your lying eyes?
Yeah, that's when y'all start that nonsense. Everybody know this nigga, this fool is on trial for sexual. In fact, the case is over. He has to pay the fuck up.
Okay. And since Eugene Curl was the ace, here's another ace. And this is from the Daily Beast.
Yeah, now, do you agree with the Daily Beast?
They probably
David
don't.
DeYoung.
They probably don't, but this is exclusive from the Daily Beast. Donald Trump's golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, paid $82,500 last week to settle a lawsuit alleging that it had silenced a sexually harassed waitress by tricking her into an unfair hush money deal, according to the ex-employee's lawyer. Look, I ain't making this shit up. Every time you turn around, it's he assaulted me. It's hush money payments to porn stars. It's he the one. Now, ho. He the one that said he go around grabbing women by the pussy.
I'm confused on when you call somebody telling the truth about what the facts are.
I can't get it out.
Liars.
Man, now I'm a liar.
That's the part we don't be understanding.
Now I'm
like,
a liar.
All right, first of all, see, this is our problem with y'all clowns, right?
Now I'm a liar.
Like, me and him, number one soul brother, we literally go on facts and make our decision off facts. Y'all literally are not paying attention to any facts whatsoever and literally going on feelings. In no way, in shape, or form can we debate a motherfucker in their feelings.
No, because my man right here. Hey, and let me say this first of all. I'm glad that you tuned in because you was commenting last week, but I see that you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to come back this week and jump in off the break. So I appreciate you coming back. What you talk about? You out your mind, bro. It's stuff. Hey, look, the stuff is out there. It's not made up. We're not making it up. He's in court for this shit.
It's not our fault, bro.
I mean,
it's not our fault, right?
God,
it's not our fault that this motherfucker got 99 counts. It's not our fault that this motherfucker want to touch motherfuckers that don't want to be touched.
Right.
It's not our fault that he want to have a pageant and play around with youngins. We didn't have nothing to do with that.
He did it.
You choose to support the fool, and we pointing out the reasons why you shouldn't. If you disagree with the facts, that's your problem right there. You are disagreeing with the facts. And once you do that,
racism.
That's when you on some other bullshit, right?
Ain't nobody say nothing about racism.
First of all, This is our last time engaging
Wait a minute.
with David. All right.
Wait a minute. You say, watch how long it takes them to go to racism. Nobody saying nothing about racism.
To what?
All we stated was the facts.
This is what I like about y'all, bro. This happened before.
You brought up E. Jean Carroll. You call Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, them two bobbleheads are sitting there, war criminals. You brought that up. Now, where's your proof that they're war criminals?
Wait. First of all, Donald Trump to us is a racist. If you want to say we're about to go to a racism shit, it's already there. It's nothing we can do about that. So when we talk about the clown, racism is on the table. Now, me and number one soul brother want to take the racism off and let you know he even worse of a pig without the racism. Y'all don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Now, Firearms Review Channel. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Go ahead.
Columns, and that you were doing hard journalism.
Let's read this comment.
Look,
I personally said worse than that in my lifetime. He just had an open mic. Y'all have probably said worse than that. First of all, hold on. Two things about that. We haven't got to the open mic yet, where he said it was a bloodbath, right? So obviously, that's what y'all chopping at the bits about. And me personally, I'm about to play the video of what he said, so everybody can see it for their fucking self. And me and the number one soul brother going to commentate on that on the end of that.
But what I want to know, what comment are you talking about? Are you talking about what I said about him saying him in the Access Hollywood video talking about grab him by the pussy?
Did we do that or not? I mean,
if that's the case, I can. You know what? I can even agree with you. If you're talking about that, I believe you said worse. I know I've said worse.
Oh yeah, I'll fuck a bitch in their ass quick.
I've said much worse
in the bitch throat.
But
quick.
the
So I definitely said worse. Y'all tripping.
But the problem is, I'm at the time I wasn't or ever will be a candidate for president of the United States of America.
This is Hoodviewpolitics. We hood ass niggas.
I have to represent the best interest of not only women but all my constituency. So if something comes out like that from a presidential candidate out of his own mouth that he's a misogynist,
that's not our
or he's
fault.
making misogynistic statements and that he was caught on tape, that's not our fault. That is something he said and something that the news reported on and something that women took offense to. I'm quite sure we all have said worse. I haven't said it in public. I haven't said it on tape. I'm not running for president.
True.
You know, I'm not asking women to vote for me, then secretly talking about how basically you can sexually assault one. Because grabbing them by the pussy, grabbing them by the butt, grabbing them by the breast, grabbing them anywhere, if you must know, is sexual assault. It's a third degree, in this state that we're in, it's a third degree sexual assault. For you to walk up, or even if you're talking to him and thinking she's feeling you, and you just have to grab her by her private parts, you just have to grab her by her butt, you just have to reach out and grab her breast.
Yeah.
That is a third degree sex offense.
It's not our fault.
So what he was talking about in this state, in many other states, he talked about a sexual assault or sex offense. That came out his mouth. We didn't put them words in his mouth. That was a conversation between him and Billy Bush.
True.
So, come on.
First of all, I haven't even said anything yet. First of all, I ain't even engaged yet. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I won't play this video right here first before we engage any more in these extracurricular activities, right? We're gonna get back to the comments in a minute, right? So what we're gonna do now? Show the comments of Trump saying it was a bloody massacre, right?
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
A bloodbath. So we're gonna listen to him, and then we just want to comment on in and see what would he really meant, right? Then you can come back in, Dave.
Officially clinching enough delegates to secure their party's nominations, setting up a November rematch that many Americans say they don't want. We'll hear from some of those dissatisfied voters. But we begin this morning with the latest inflammatory comments by former President Trump on the campaign trail. The contrast between the two candidates on clear display, and the general election is just getting started. Straight from his private jet to the podium, a freewheeling speech by former President Donald Trump last night in Ohio. It began as many Trump rallies do these days, with a song by the so-called January 6th prison choir.
Please rise for the horribly and unfairly treated January 6th hostages.
Made up of those serving time for storming the Capitol. Trump framing them as hostages, patriots.
You see the spirit from the hostages, and that's what they are.
I gotta be on the basketball court.
The first day we get into office, we're going to save our country. We're going to work with the people to treat those unbelievable patriots.
But that was just the beginning. Trump stoking more fear about migrants at the southern border. Trump at one point saying they're not people.
I don't know if you call them people. In some cases, they're not people, in my opinion, but I'm not allowed to say that because the radical left says it's a terrible thing to say. These are bad. These are animals.
And while blasting the auto industry's foreign manufacturing and embrace of electric vehicles, the former president making this comment.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country.
A top Trump advisor taking to X to clean that up, saying he was referring only to the auto industry, writing that President Joe Biden's insane EV mandate will slaughter the American auto industry. The Biden campaign seizing on Trump's statement to accuse the president's Republican rival of threatening political violence and wanting.
Okay. Let's go from there. Let's go from here, right? What you just heard, right? Was what you hear? First of all, if I go,
I didn't hear anything, but I couldn't hear it. But I know what the comment is, and this is the problem. This is where I think the problem comes in. This is where I believe the problem comes in with. Hold on. This on? Can you hear me? I can't hear Jack. When he made the comments about there's going to be a bloodbath, he made it after he was true. He made it after he was talking about something about the auto industry. But the problem comes in with when Trump says things, his followers take him literally and they take him seriously. That's how we ended up with January 6th. Because they took him literally. They literally thought he was coming down there to roll up in the Capitol with him. And then he slid these comments in talking about the auto industry. Now, the last I checked, and y'all can get me, and I'm quite sure my brother's on here with the comments, going to comment on this in a minute. He talking about there's going to be After he said the bloodbath comments, he wanted to attribute it to the auto industry to say that Biden, his policies is going to destroy the auto industry. Now, I want somebody to get me right if I'm wrong. Wasn't it Barack Obama and Joe Biden that saved the auto industry? And the auto industry has been moving along at gangbusters ever since.
Let me let you, I dare y'all to debate us about who saved the auto industry.
Now, I'm not get me right if I'm wrong. The problem is he'll try a Jedi mind trick and slide some shit up in there. It's gonna be a bath, a bloodbath all over the country. Okay. The auto industry ain't all over the country. If he don't win, if I don't win, it's going to be a bloodbath. It is people I'll say for the sake of supposing, this for the sake of argument, that he was talking about the auto industry. But we know for a fact, and it's been proven, that people take Trump, especially MAGA Republicans that hang on every word that Trump say, take his words literally. When he says it's going to be a bloodbath, they take it to mean that they taking it, if he don't win, they taking it to the streets.
All right. Not only that, right? If he was to break down what he said it would be carnage, it would be bloodbath, right? And that would be only the half. That would be the least of the problems. What's the other problem you talking about then?
I don't know.
It's gonna be worse than that. What are you talking about then, David? Whoever watching right now, what are you talking about? It's gonna be, that's the least of it. If that's gonna be a bloodbath, that's the least of your problems. What are the other problems we talking about?
My only thing is this.
That's the problem we have when y'all selectively take out what he's saying and take out what you want to hear.
My thing is this.
And not finish when he finished his whole sentence, he said, this is be your least of the problems. That bloodbath is the least of the problems. Second, he talking about a topic that's irrelevant. He literally talking about some fucking China shit and China build. We talking about bills that been passed in America in the last 2 years between Obama and Biden that had built first in America. Okay, nobody didn't deny that. So the stuff he talking about is completely irrelevant. He making a false argument to have y'all riled the fuck up about nonsense. He gonna tell China, hey, I'm gonna take this much from you. It don't even work like that. And for you to sit there and follow behind a dumb fool to tell you some shit like that, that makes it worse. You gotta stick on facts if you want to follow behind people. We don't have no problem with that. But bring us your facts because we concerned about the black culture.
I mean,
and if your facts are fucked completely up and don't have, that's the problem we have with Republicans, leaning Republicans, and black Republicans, MAGA Republicans. We have a problem with everybody don't have y'all have an issue with basic facts. And that I done found out about all of y'all. Y'all don't want to have facts. That's facts. Now, to me, if you agree that we should have guns in our streets in the black neighborhood, cool. If you agree we should not breathe clean air, cool. If you agree gay and lesbians should not have rights to live their free life, cool. If you agree housing and schools are not discriminated, if you saying they're not discriminated against, cool. But then don't mix up the fucking facts as someone, as me and no one soul brother disagree with the bullshit. mess up the fucking facts. Stay on facts if you believe that shit. If we hit you with facts, come with us with facts, and then we can agree or disagree on whatever the fuck going on there. Anybody that's black watching this podcast after that can take wherever they want. Whoever the fuck full of bullshit, they can see it. But if we start moving around the facts to, no, that's not facts, these not facts, that's where the fucking problem starts sliding in. Stay on the same page with me and them on Soul Brother. If we stay on these facts, the man sit there and told you out his mouth, it's going to be a bloodbath for something we don't give a fuck about, right? But then he said, that's your least of your problems. Now, you as a supporter should ask him, what are you talking about? Is something worse than the bloodbath? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Now, don't worry about a motherfucker like me and no one soul, brother.
Well, see,
you need to be questioning this fool that you're following.
This is the problem. This is the problem with comments and
hold on. Let me catch up with David
really have
and
to,
whoever the fuck.
Yeah, you really have to.
Hold on. Again, another thing that he always throw out is you're emotional. You say emotion, I say passion. It's two different things. That's how you look at it. Cool. I'm passionate. You say it's emotional. I have a 12-year-old that I'm raising. I'm black. So that makes it passionate for me. If you look at it as emotion, that's not my problem. You know what I'm saying, dog? I don't have nothing to do with that. You know? Go ahead.
This is my thing. Sometimes you gotta choose your words more carefully. Because we see this all the time. When Hillary ran, I remember when Hillary ran, and that tape came out where she mentioned a basket of deplorables. And the other side ran with it. She called us deplorable. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if you heard the speech, what she said, you knew shit was taken out of context. When Obama was running, I believe with the 47% comment, where they ran with that. The Reverend Wright situation, where they ran with that. So if you saying that your man was taken out of context, your man need to start choosing his words carefully, because the problem is Trump gets out here and start freewheeling in his speeches, and he just starts saying all types of things. And he know that not only does his supporters, but the media too hangs on every word that he says. That just comes with him being who he is. But you got to choose your words more carefully.
That's what presidents are supposed to do.
Right. Because if look, it don't take much to set off a fucking incident anywhere by saying the wrong words. So we know that you got people like the Proud Boys, and you got these militias, and you got the KKK, and you got a lot of people that, I'm going to say, less than desirable organizations, if you will, that support this man and are ready to take it to the streets. They're ready to take it to the streets. They're armed. They flipped it in the head, and they bruh.
First of all,
I'm bringing fried chicken dinners to black folks home. What the fuck?
First of all, what I'm telling you is we don't give a fuck about that, because he talking tariffs. He talking shit that's billionaire and millionaire shit.
Come on,
you forget this is Hoodviewpolitics. We don't give a fuck about tax cuts for richest motherfuckers. We don't give a fuck about tariffs for motherfucking millionaires and billionaires, my guy. You in the wrong shit. Once you think a tariff gives a fuck about what happens in the black community, my nigga. Once you wake the fuck up to what's happening in the black community, you say you're fucking black. You want to tell me the first black motherfucker give a fuck about a turf? Fuck out of here. We give a fuck about our kids dying in our fucking streets, my nigga. Fuck all that bullshit y'all talking there. We worry about our kids dying in the streets with access to guns they shouldn't have. Why they have access to that? Ask yourself that, because you're supporting fools that don't give a fuck who got guns. This is our problem, bruh. Y'all robbing bullshit. When you're looking for a fucking house as a black man, tell them how discriminated you get. Fuck these niggas. What about school? Black kids' school ran the fuck down. Republican Party does nothing for none of that. So once you wake up to the real fucking facts of what hit us to our heart and our core and what matters to me, and first of all, get some fucking skins on the wall, and then you could understand what the fuck we talking about. You saw a nigga here that been in the pen. You saw a nigga here that talked to a fucking slave. Literally. Motherfuckers that want to talk about, forget about your fucking history. They were slaves. This is a man sitting here in fucking your front of your face that talked to one. Literally, and his fucking family. That's the part none of you clowns are getting. We supposed to pass on the torch. You fools want to drop it. And we ain't got nothing to do with that. You could drop all the fucking joints you want. We ain't. We carrying on the torch from everybody that died, hung, got killed in the streets, murdered, locked the fuck up. For us, me and them soul brothers sit here live and say what the fuck we want. They did that. And we're going to take the torch and take it along. And racist pigs is in our way. And if you support that, you in our way. That's that.
Look here. Y'all want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. There ain't no problem with that. But I done read in the motherfucking comments this evening a few things that ain't kosher. Fried chicken comments and shit like that. Look, whether you know it or not, everybody who vote for what they feel is best for them and their community. Everybody don't agree. Everybody ain't supposed to agree, and you're not going to agree.
First of all, one thing about tariffs is bullshit to us, bro. That's not going to help us with our kids going to school. It's not going to take a gun out of our fucking street. It's not going to pull a drug out of our corners. None of that works for us. When you have motherfuckers, hold on. Because now everybody missing the whole big picture of why we're in support of who we support and why we have a problem with who we have a problem with. You're missing the whole thing. And then you're just throwing up false facts and you're just throwing shit at the wall. You're all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Fuck tariffs. Period. All right? It's irrelevant. When you work at these motherfucking plants in America, do you give a fuck if they got a union or not? No. You don't give a fuck about that though. Right? Republicans don't give a fuck about a union, so they don't give a fuck about your work environment, your wages, or what the fuck. Fuck tariffs, bruh. Get on reality. When you go to work every day, if you're supposed to be black, nigga. When you go to work every day, what's your reality? When your kids go to school every day, what's their reality? I'm nervous every fucking day about my son go to school, bruh. I don't know if they about to call me and say he even jumped, shot, fucking police done chased him, shot him. I don't know what the fuck, what, my nigga. So if you black, I know you get that too. So stop the bullshit and stay on point. What's good for us? That's the only reason me and him here. If you support Republicans, I want you to come on here and tell us why. This is an open, what my man's always say. The back door is open. Everything is fucking open.
Now.
There's nothing locked. You can come up on this joint at any time, send you the link if you disagree with us wanting what's best for the black culture. If you got a whole another plan for us, get the fuck up here and discuss that.
Now, Mr. Firearms Review Channel, I figured that's who you was, boy.
Who's that?
Diamond Book.
Oh, God. Come on up here.
You hide yourself till you mention Palm Park.
You can send a link,
now,
guy.
From Palm Park, you went from Palm Park to Sea Pleasant to Baltimore. You see what Democrat politics are doing in the black community. Okay. That's how you feel, that's how you see it. Now, my question for you is, what Republican tell me, convince me, you ain't even got to convince me, state your case on which Republican policies can help the black community. Because for one, I don't see not one
None.
GOP
Zero.
candidate running from anything, from dog catcher all the way up to the White House. I don't never see none of them. None of them don't never come to these communities. Palm Park, Sea Pleasant, Suitland, Forestville, Southeast Washington, D.C., Northeast Washington, D.C., and so on, and so on. You never see them. They sit here and they talk about, well, this is a problem. Crime is a problem. This is a problem. Poverty is a problem. But you never see them come in with no ideas.
None.
To say, well, look, we know that y'all been voting Democrat, or y'all have Democrat run cities or whatever. This is what we can do for you. This is what our policies could do for you to help raise you up. You never get that. That's all we asking for. If you want us to make a choice, give us a choice. You never give us a choice. You never give a lot of people a choice. And if you're going to make a choice, you're going to make a choice with the one who comes there. You might not get everything you want, but check this one out. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. So if you got something better, bring it. Don't be scared to come into the hood. You send your guns there. You let your fentanyl come in there, your cocaine come in there. All of this bad shit that we've been asking to get out the fucking hood. But you get no help. When you have black people, brown people, Latino people, you got all kinds, even white people. Because you do have poor white people out here.
What's Trump policy to stop the black kids from having guns, access to guns, and killing each other? What is the policy? Can you tell me that?
Come on.
Right now, it's open to any black Republican, any MAGA Republican that can answer the question of, what is Trump policy to stop the gun violence in our black streets, the access to the guns? What is the policy for that? Want to know what it is? Second Amendment. Have fun. So guess what? You keep going to funerals. You keep posting shit on your fucking Facebook, worried about somebody's child getting shot and murdered. And that's the shit I'm talking about. The real shit. Real life shit that hit us as black coaches, my nigga. Who put up the when police killing our kids in the streets? Who put up a bill to try to stop that? Who put up a bill to try to say, we're gonna lock the police up?
George Floyd bill.
We're gonna lock the police up and they're gonna get punished. Anytime they shoot and pull out their fucking gun to a black kid doing nothing or doing anything. Nope. Guess what? Republicans vote against that. Can you explain some of that shit? School choice. Okay, it sounds good to you out your fucking mouth. You're supposed to be black. But me, I was born and raised in DC, boy. I went to school my grandmother went to. I went to school my mother went to. You cannot even let that happen now if you leave that up to the Republicans. Republicans want to shut those down or don't even give them no money to fucking compete. Why they let you just do these schools on the side, these private schools? Well, you think that's cool when you go in your hood and you don't have a school in your black neighborhood no more? When the school that's running, not even under the government sanctions, you can't even, you as a taxpayer can't do nothing about it because they private? Really? That's the life you want to have? Explain yourself for supporting these fools, supporting Republicans, and have a problem with us saying, oh, wait a minute, bruh. Is that right for the black culture? Second Amendment and letting the guns just flow through our hood? Not a black person can get on this fucking podcast and say yes. It's just not one. Because they done lost somebody to gun violence. They done seen it in their hood if they supposed to be black. So don't come to us with the bullshit. We got skins on the wall. Period. If you ain't got no skins on the wall, you the wrong person to talk to us, my guy and girls. We got skins on the wall. And we got shit we got a problem with in our culture, and we want shit we want solved. If you some shit on the side, bougie black motherfucker that scathed and ran away from the treacherous and the hard decision to make in this fucking ghetto, stand aside and be bougie. We don't have no problem with that. Stay there though. Don't have a problem with us doing it the way we do it. It's just simple as fuck as that. And there's another bougie motherfucker that get all his money and forget where he fucking came from. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my goodness.
Now.
Oh my goodness.
First of all, I want to get shouts out to what he has done. He has paved the way. We cannot disagree. He has paved the way.
Stephen A. something. Man.
If another black person can get in this spot, maybe Shay. But he paved the way for a black person to come on and make money just sitting in the fucking chair, even if they ain't participate in any sports.
Hey, Stephen A. was basketball.
So you got to give him that.
Stephen A. say he played college ball.
But on the flip side of Stephen A., when he get on TV ragging the motherfucking athletes, black athletes, he don't know, and you don't know, he fucking their money up. Every time. He gets on the motherfucking joint. I want everybody to know he been a millionaire now for almost 20 years, bro.
Okay.
He has not needed nothing for decades. And he always supported Republicans. And when I say support Republicans, it's you black fools that say, Democrats, y'all piece of shit. Democrats, put that piece of shit on your head. Democrats, get out of the sewer. Democrats, you're trash. That. And never speak on these racist pigs on the other side. To me, that makes you a misleader. Any black motherfucker watching you and listening to you, you done misleaded them to another party that's a bigot, racist-led party. Anybody disagree? Bring your ass the fuck up on this podcast right now. You can't deny, over the history of our time, Republicans have been on opposite side of our votes. And it's something we're going to get into in our future podcast. We're going to go into the most important top 5 votes in black history. And me and number one soul brother ain't got to go no further to tell you that the Republicans is on the wrong side of the fucking vote. Not our fault. It's their fault. We're not here to be brainwashed with the bullshit. You can't put up a billionaire and think I'm gonna vote for you, knowing your whole party is against my interests. That's an idiot type activity. And that's why me and my man here want to break down a lot of shit and explain to you how dumb David is.
Well, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. If you have people's interests at heart, you shouldn't be afraid to go talk to them people. Let the people know, look, we got your interests at heart. If you truly believe in your heart, and I said this plenty of times, if you truly believe in your heart and you believe that these policies or whatever are good for the people and the country as a whole, you shouldn't have no problem not speaking to anybody. That is the problem. If the GOP, MAGA, or whoever, if you want our votes, or if you want to try to steal off a few votes and want people to consider you, you got to talk to us. You got to tell us what do you have to offer. Exactly. It's different when we see people that look like us, talk like us, think like us in the Democratic Party. You don't see that. You don't see that.
Something real key there.
You don't see that in the Republican Party.
And we was to count the amount of colored people that's actually a Republican in the party, making votes, making decisions, compared to black colored people in the Democratic Party making decisions, it's not even a comparison. Why is that though? Is those black people delirious? That's the question, bro. Why is that? Why does this party is loaded with black people, bro, and the other party is not?
You got one party that represents.
Somebody should answer your own questions.
And when you can see see people that look like you, and you see people that, and these people were actually, and not even just the black people, because you have white politicians too that will come and talk to communities of color, and they will follow through.
I don't found out,
but you didn't have. But right. if you basically, and this is basically what Trump said when he got into office. If you didn't vote for me, fuck you. That's basically, he didn't care about people who didn't vote for him. Okay. When you have, it's not a president that I know of that I can just point out and say, Democratic or Republican, that when they got into the office, they didn't at least try, make an effort to become the president of all people, of all the United States. You didn't have this with this guy. This guy only looked out for those who voted for him.
Bruh. Another thing I done found out about all Republicans. I see the Firearms Review channel. I think he's part of this. I think he got to be a black Republican. This part of this whole thing. That y'all misled it, bruh. You sit here talking about Dr. Martin Luther King was Republican. All these people were Republican. But you don't want to go through history of what happened. What happened? Of course, if you're a slave and Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, all of us as a black culture are Republicans, right? But the problem was us being freed wasn't enough. It was more to be done. We were still getting chased around by the KKK. We were still getting hung. We were still getting the shit beat out of us. We were still 1/4 of a person. We were still apes. We were still piece of shits. You're forgetting about that. We still could not drink out of nothing they drink out of.
Okay.
We could not shit where they shit at. We couldn't live with a white person, literally. It was segregated. And you're forgetting all that. Okay. So, hold on.
Yeah.
You're forgetting. It doesn't stop after you was freed as a fucking slave, my guy. We were still fucked up after that. Even free slaves was fucked. That's when you get voting rights, civil rights. Where the fuck you been? And all those votes were Democratic votes, Democratic presidents. So either y'all want to talk about slavery or you don't. Because when we bring it up, you say, why y'all always talk about slavery though? And then when we do, y'all want to bring it up and say they're Republicans. Like, make your fucking mind up.
But let me ask this question. You say, and the sides did switch, if you must know, and you do, and if you,
we went over that, deep detail dive.
If you do your research, the sides did switch. Now, you say he put the fear in the people who don't have the balls to walk away from the Democrat plantation.
And get on that civil rights too. Who voted for that? We went over that a couple weeks ago.
Because see, I want to ask. This is the question I have, and it's a question I always have. If we walk away from the Democratic Party or the Democrat plantation, as you put it, what are we walking to? What are we walking into? Because as far as I'm voting rights act, Democrats. I see affirmative action, Democrats. Women's rights to choose, Democrats. Civil Rights Act, Democrats. Let me see. Gay and Lesbian Rights Act, that's Democrats. So all these people walk away. What are you walking into when we know you got a party with a man who's leading the party right now? It was Democrats. Check it out. And it was under Voting Rights Act. It was under who running around bragging that basically he took away, it was him, he was the cause of a woman's right to choose to do with her body. He is bragging about he is the cause of that. We know, and if you want to look this up too, you can, that every time the Civil Rights Act or the Voting Rights Act comes up, you got to fight like hell against Republicans. We know when you got people like a party with people like Clarence Thomas, Tim Scott, your Marjorie Taylor Greens, your Matt Gaetz, what's the speaker? Johnson, Trump. You tell me, what are we walking into? Those people don't have Black people interest, Latino people interest, Asian people interest. No people of color is not, they don't have and they made it known that they don't have their interests at heart. So if you walk away from a party that gave you all of these things, that voted, that continue the fight to keep the progress that we made, and make more progress with the party that gave you universal health care. What are we walking into? Tell me. If it's something better, if the Republican Party has something better,
bruh,
tell me.
I'm starting to feel like this whole, like, it's clear to me since we've been doing this political podcast now that black MAGA Republicans and black Republicans don't know what they talking about, bro.
They retarded.
And they literally go off false facts and just that's it. You know what I'm saying? That they go by that, and you can't tell them that. Like, if you could tell us one thing about me and my man right here, number one soul brother. Get us right when we're wrong.
Okay, I got one for you. Biden didn't even want black children to be bused to white schools.
My God.
Okay.
Don't go down this rabbit hole.
We'll go down that rabbit hole because say for the sake of supposing that was true. I just say for the sake of the supposing and then not go into an argument. But we know for a fact that Trump didn't want black people living in his apartment buildings. So what's the problem?
Before we go in this rabbit hole, what's the
problem?
We call black children roaches. Okay, you mad at that, right? You would have put it up,
and when was that?
That was a problem, right? So now, as of Trump, put lawsuits on black people that's trying to rent his apartments, saying he don't want nobody black in his apartments. How you feel about that then?
What did he call?
That's a step love way above somebody calling somebody roaches. Let's have a response for that. Can't tell me that ain't happened. You can't tell me Trump ain't make sure black people didn't count his money. How you like that as a black man? The person you support don't even want you to count his money. Don't even run around his fucking money. You forget about that? Can y'all answer these questions? Basic joints. These basics.
No, the basic question is this. I'm still waiting for an answer to this basic
They're not
question.
gonna give you none of that.
If you believe that what you're saying about the Democratic Party, and that's your perception, and that's your perception.
I wish they come up on here though.
I'm not gonna try to change your mind on your perception tonight because you really can't. But what I'm asking you is, if we're going to step away from what we believe is beneficial, a party that has benefited our lives and our community, tell me, and you still haven't given me one reason to leave it, step over to the other side, because what will be better? You can't, I ask this question to everyone. Tell me what will be better. Talk to me. Tell me, how is your life better? And far as Firearms Review Channel is concerned, motherfucker, I know how you living in Baltimore.
I was about to get
and I know what's going on in Baltimore. I know you live in Baltimore City. I know how you living. So don't sit here and try to kick a Jedi mind trick like you above something you fucking knee deep in.
It's funny to me. First of all, I'm about to play my man Stephen A. So me and my man can respond to that.
We gotta get back on Stephen A. I forgot that's where we was at.
I like it. I like this. I like it though. I like having conversations with black Republicans. I need them to come on the Firearms Review. We've been sending you links for a year now. You haven't came up here yet.
And not going to do it.
So if you want to come on this podcast and have a problem with what we're saying at any time, trust me, you can come up here, bro. All right? That's real simple. Second, you cannot keep bringing up past, and when we bring it up, you say, "Oh, why y'all worry about slavery and all that?" No, we can't. Y'all
trying to get past
y'all
slavery.
Can't keep getting y'all all over the place, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get past slavery for real.
I'm standing on the fact that we, as black people, me and my man here, would not be sitting here live saying "fuck you" to around the world to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That without the Civil Rights Bill first, and if me and him,
and the First Amendment too,
and who voted for those? Those were Democrats. So if you want to go all the way back to the 18th century, cool. But we want to come up to now. Who voted for what benefit your black ass? I need you to explain to me what bill that the Republicans put the fuck up that was exponentially beneficial to the black culture, my guy.
Now I got
Voting rights, civil rights. I can go to all the fuck on and continue, even Obamacare, nigga. Give me one thing: Social Security, all Democratic. What is it that Republicans passed that helps your black ass?
What it is?
And ever since we got our voting rights, who been voting against it?
What it is?
Who been putting up bills to make it hard for your black ass to vote? Who was it?
I know we ain't gonna get in it. You ain't even gonna get
out of here.
In the
Voter IDs and all this
voting laws.
Get the fuck out.
We ain't gonna get in
doing that.
We ain't gonna get into gerrymandering and all this other shit.
What party does that? We ain't gotta go back to slavery. We talking about the fuck now.
I'm trying to keep it now, but nobody don't see the one to keep it now. Because
right
see,
now,
this
who's
is
doing
problem.
that?
This is the problem.
Kids get shot in the street. Black kids get shot in the street. Kids from cops. Nothing done. Why not? It's a bill put up. Republicans don't want to vote for it. Why not though? Is you black? I'm sending you the link right now, ASAP. If you're black, explain to me. Why is that cool for you?
Now I want somebody to explain to me this. How come every time we get into a debate,
they be all over the place though.
Nah, the debate always go back to. It always go back to slavery and that era, and it seems
because that's all they got. Because that's the only time a Republican did anything.
We done been through all that, and I can and I will for one will tell you, yes, the Republican Party of yesteryear is different from the Republican Party now. The Democratic Party of yesteryear is different from what it is now. What the Democratic Party used to be is what the Republican Party became. And what the Republican Party used to be is what the Democratic Party became. So
we are explaining this to everybody. We broke it down.
If you don't believe me, you can just Google the Great Switch if you want to, and you will see a thousand articles. It will.
You ain't gotta explain that, man. Like, but if we gotta explain that, like niggas from the hood gotta explain that to motherfuckers.
I'm
like,
saying you find out for it yourself. Because I don't even feel like arguing about that tonight. But look, it was an ideological switch that did take place because a lot of Southern and Northern Republicans left and became Democrats, and Democrats became Republicans, and all this old other shit. It is a known fact that did happen. That the ideologies of the two parties, yes, they did change. Would people that was Republicans when the Republican Party was the party of Lincoln, would they still be Republicans today?
No,
I would doubt it.
That's the problem. Hell no.
Would Democrats that are with the party of the old South still be Democrats today? No. So
that ain't what
you don't know, if you don't know, or you don't want to find out, or you just don't want to acknowledge it, then the argument is going to keep on going back and forth, and you're never going to get nowhere. Because everybody, it's just like I told our guest last week. If we're gonna lie, cover up, scoot around the truth, we're not doing the people we trying to reach any good. And if you on the other side is doing the same thing, you're not doing your constituency any good either.
At all.
If everybody gonna feed the people that follow them and listen to them, if you're gonna feed them lies, falsehoods, half truth, ain't nobody doing nothing. Nobody no good. That's why I ask you, if you got a better idea Put the idea out there. That is the problem that people been having with Republicans, with the Republican Party. At one time, the Republican Party had ideas. You knew what they stood on. They had ideas about this. You might not agree with it. And some shit, people agree with it. Let's get one thing straight. The Affordable Care Act is a Republican idea. It was from a Republican, Mitt Romney. It was a Mitt Romney who put it to effect in Massachusetts. Massachusetts, that was, right? It was a Republican idea. And Republicans loved it until the fact that Barack Obama put it into effect for the whole country. But if you don't tell the truth about it, how is you benefiting anybody? I got that time to be sitting on here. I'm not going on here for 1.5, 2 hours every Tuesday night and another night of the week lying to people to prove what? Come on.
And that's the thing we want. That one thing we want is
we gonna get
this
you.
Joint and
We gonna
express
get you.
yourself as a motherfucking black Republican, bro. If that's what you are, we want you to express yourself. One thing about that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, he wanted the link.
But at the same time, we need to stay on facts. That's all we saying. You can't deny the facts. If you tell me that a Republican wanted to stop the gun violence in our hoods, where the fuck that bill at? That's a lie. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. If I can sit here and tell you that a Republican did something to benefit you to a black man, I'm gonna tell you that. I don't give a fuck.
But when you go to the,
but it ain't too much.
Gun argument. Even when you go to the gun argument, the gun argument is a half truth being told. It's a half truth being told as a whole truth. You would say, okay, liberals or Democrats want to ban on assault rifles, high capacity magazines, bump stocks, and shit that can turn a semi-automatic gun into a fully automatic gun. Okay, I think, and it's reasonable. Let's get one thing straight. It's reasonable gun owners out there who agree with that and say they can live with that. But when you get people out here, certain people out here that will say, "Oh, they're trying to take your guns. They're trying to overturn the Second Amendment." That's not true. If you bring a legitimate argument, and if a legitimate argument comes from both sides, and blah blah blah, and you vote on it, and blah blah blah, whatever side wins. But you don't want to recognize the fact that when it wasn't an assault weapons ban, all of these mass shootings was down here. And when the ban was lifted, you had a rise in all these mass shootings. That's not coincidence. Now 3. That's not no damn coincidence. Come on. What we're saying is it was proven that an assault weapons ban saves lives. And it is proven that the streets were safer and the country was safer when certain types of weapons were not on the streets. That's what people are saying. Weapons that should be used on the battlefield in war should not be on the streets. We're not saying you can't protect your house, you can't protect your family. I agree. If a motherfucker cross that threshold and he coming in your house to do something to your family, to rob your house, to kill somebody, to do somebody harm, bust a cap in their ass. If you got a store or whatever, and somebody coming up in there to rob your store, and you can get the drop on them, bust a cap in their ass. This just happened I believe it was last night or the night before last. It's a rash of people going around stealing tires, stealing people tires and leaving their cars on bricks and shit. So that's the new thing now. So, matter of fact, this was down the street from where I used to live at. Youngins was out there attempting to steal his dude tires and leave his car on bricks. So he rolled out there and he fired off on their ass. Well, he ended up firing off on their ass. They tried to, I don't know, act like they had something and he fired back or whatever. Whatever, I wouldn't give a fuck anyway. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have no gun and that he shouldn't pop the cap in somebody's ass for trying to steal his shit. That's the way I feel about it. But he didn't need an AR-15 with an extended magazine to protect his property. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people feel a little bit different than that.
I'm putting a link in the comment, man. Go ahead, John.
Oh, you put the link in the comment section so you can come on if you want to. Somebody's on there.
So once we get to the point where you are disagreeing with facts, I need facts. We gotta debate facts. I need y'all to be on facts. If y'all ain't on facts, we're wasting time. To be honest with you. Because if your facts say we should support Republicans, me and my man ain't got no problem with that. But you can't do that.
But if you, like I say, if you say this is what you got. This is what you got from Democrats. But we got something better. Let me know what your better is. And I got news for you. If what you got is better and you're going to follow through on what you say is better, guess what? A lot of people are going to go with what's better but all you have to do, you come talk to the people. Let them know. You just say, okay, this is what you got. You say, Barack Obama and the Democrats gave you the Affordable Care Act. Well, we can make the Affordable Care Act better, or we have a better plan. The whole time, and they ask. You had reporters ask. You had congressmen and representatives ask each other. Okay, you don't like this. What do you have that's better? And they never have nothing better. But you say, y'all need to walk away from the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party think they own your votes. They think they own black people. They think that this, that, and the third.
It's dumb as shit. Or they say they blindly got your vote. But I just named a lot of things that had a concern with my culture. That they make sure that's what there is in their plans and shit. Nigga, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't give me that on the other side. You can't. You just give me a lot of talking points.
Right. That's all. That's what I want to know. If you got something better, tell me what you got that's better.
Now this is motherfucking Stephen A. We want to touch on this nigga.
Yeah, let's touch on this fool. They know that they cannot jump out there and simply call the ban all guns.
I completely agree.
Okay, when you had
Daniel Henninger of the Wall Street Journal, the opinion piece that he wrote in there, because we've got to get to a point where we're saying
guns. You just had it was certain guns. You just
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
If you're not making 158,000,
you get Steve A?
I heard it. Hold up, I can't hear nothing now. All right.
I got muted.
Was in the immediate aftermath of Super Tuesday when he was talking about President Biden, and he was saying, come beat me. Stop trying to use the legal system in order to pull it off. Now, obviously, President Biden would say it has nothing to do with me. He's the president of the United States. He's not the prosecution in Georgia. He's not the prosecutor in New York. Okay, he has nothing to do with those things. So he may say, maybe it's true. But I find it very, very difficult to believe that everybody on the Democratic side is innocent. I mean, when you look at the inordinate amount of charges that are coming Trump's way, I mean, when is enough's enough? E. Jean Carroll awarded $83.3 million in a defamation suit against Trump. Okay. By the way, New York judge Arthur Egeron ordered Trump to pay a total of $450 million in a civil fraud trial over valuations of his net worth. New York State Attorney Letitia James says if the massive bond isn't posted, she'll seize Mr. Trump's New York buildings. This is according to the article in the Wall Street Journal. We know about what's happening in Georgia. Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, all right, regardless of her own stuff going on with her and somebody else, Mr. Wade, who's also an attorney that she utilized to go after Trump, but that's a different subject for another day, what they've got going on here right now. She goes after 18 other defendants for violating the state's Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act in connection with the 2020 presidential election. The presiding judge dismissed 6 of the 41 counts. This is all according to the article here. You got Colorado, Maine, and Illinois took various legal actions to ban Mr. Trump from the 2024 presidential ballot. Efforts recently blocked by a unanimous Supreme Court decision. They got a 6-3 majority, 6 conservatives, 3 liberals, but unanimously they blocked this effort by Colorado, Maine, and Illinois. You got the special counsel, Jack Smith, going after Trump on trial for a set of federal charges, one over possession of classified documents, another for the former president's actions the day of the 2021 Capitol riot. Okay, that issue is still up in the air. And in the meantime, we've got a situation where a guy by the name of Robert Hur, a classified document special counsel investigating President Biden, ultimately exercised prosecutorial discretion, saying the current president isn't exonerated, but won't be prosecuted, leaving the situation involving Joe Biden to the court of public opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much to get into. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to simply say this. Trump is kicking the Democrats, you know what? 91 charges, 4 indictments, 91 counts against him. He's been impeached twice. And he still ran away with the GOP nomination. It was a cakewalk.
They racist pigs.
DeSantis couldn't beat him. Christie couldn't beat him.
Let's stop him. Oh, he said a lot there. First of all, he said a lot. First of all, the Republican Party is full of racist pigs. So you can't really get a dialogue and a account for what's really happening there. You know what I'm saying? And Firearms Review channel, we're about to get to you in a minute, right? But we got somebody who want to step in here and talk to the podcast. We're going to bring them up for real quick. Now, what's good, player?
How you doing, gentlemen?
Now, first, I want to know where you're coming from. You're a black Republican? You black?
I am black.
Okay.
As you can clearly see.
Now, I can't see you, to be honest with you.
You're right.
Well, that's the best I got.
You good. As long as we can hear you.
No, I'm not a Republican. I'm actually, I got you loud and clear. I'm not a Republican, dude. I'm a small L libertarian.
You think a libertarian gonna be president?
Oh, I think you might get a libertarian VP.
First of all, I'm explaining what is a libertarian?
Okay,
libertarian. A libertarian is somebody who observes the non-aggression principles and who also believes in free market capitalism. So the same way that Democrats believe in socialism, libertarians believe in free market enterprise to solve your woes. You
You're
know what I mean? So
capitalist.
I'm a capitalist to the fullest extent of the word.
Mhm.
Please continue.
Oh, you done?
Yeah, that's my answer for
Okay.
what a libertarian is.
Okay. Now, obviously, you up here because you have an issue with us
Yeah, I
leaning the way we.
do.
Hold on.
Oh, please. I'm sorry.
Now,
Go ahead.
me personally, I need things done in my streets. You say you was black. It's hard for me to see what the hell you are anyway. It's so fucking dark where the fuck you at. You know what I'm saying,
Oh
dog?
yeah.
Now,
Appreciate it.
I really can't see you. But you
Appreciate it.
said you black and you have a problem with us and our
Yeah.
stance on where we at, right? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do we agree that in the end, it's going to be a Democrat or Republican that's going to be president?
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Okay.
We can agree on that.
Now, as a black man, I think you are. I can't see you, but I'm going to just take your word for it.
You're gonna stop with the dark skin jokes, my friend.
Bro, it's no jokes. I'm being serious. I can't fucking see you.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Come on, you keep bringing it up for a reason. I know that's your
I
ad
can't
hominem
see
attack.
you, bro.
I know how leftists do. Go ahead.
Here we go
Come
with
on,
that.
man.
You
Finish
done
your
called me
question.
names now already, and we ain't
You're a
got no.
leftist, bro. You're a leftist.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm
All
a
right.
leftist.
Hold
But
on.
you're having, but you have a political talking YouTube channel, and you don't know what a leftist is.
I don't know what
That's
that
I
is,
mean,
bro.
bro. You are inept to have these types of
Hold on.
conversations.
Calm down,
Where
bro.
I disagree with you on.
Hold on
Where
for a
I
minute. Hold on.
disagree with
Can
you.
we get a light?
Where can you get a like?
I cannot see
There's
you,
a
bro.
like. Okay, here. We'll do it like
Like,
this.
what are we doing?
That's a little better. Is that a little better for you? I don't need you getting all wee-weed up on me now. Don't get wee-weed up.
So
Is that
far, I
better?
still can't see you, but I'm just going to let this shit slide.
Okay.
Look,
There we go.
some reason you don't want us to see you, right? You can see us real clear, right?
You want to be all in my face? I'm dark skinned, remember?
We can't see you at all.
Well, let's get
Okay. Well, let's
to
go.
the
Let's go ahead, man. Let's get to the debate. Let's get to the healthy subject matter.
It's hard for me to talk to a motherfucker I can't see. That's the problem I got, bro. But I'm gonna let you slide right now, right?
I appreciate your grace.
Now, you come on this joint screaming and hollering, but I need to know, first of all, do you have any kids?
I have to.
Do you care about their school?
Yes.
So, is their school funded?
Through school choice. Yes.
So you,
My oldest is
hold on.
my oldest.
Stay with me. Hold on. Don't go nowhere yet.
Stay with me. No. You
Kids,
have to
so y'all in a private school.
You're getting ready.
What you
You're
saying?
getting ready to cut me off. Yes. He goes to what you would understand as a private school.
Okay, so they're not in public schools.
No.
You don't see no problem with that either, right?
I want to starve the government bureaucracy as much as I can. Yes. I see no problem.
Okay, let's stay right there. Let's stay what you just said. You want to starve everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, during the middle of your starving, as you're supposed to be a black man, still don't know that yet. You're supposed to be black, right? In the middle of your starving,
you got a race hustler, and then you got somebody who carries hot sauce in a purse on your desk in order for them to like somehow have some connection with you. But go ahead. I'm gonna tag you every time you bring up that black comment. Let's go.
Bro, y'all, one thing about you, type of black Republicans or whatever you are,
I'm gonna tag you. Look,
y'all,
you finna act like your mama.
You gonna tag somebody
You
because
finna
can't
act
nobody
like
see
your
you, bro.
mama. You finna
Of course
act
you
like
gonna
your
say
mama.
what you want and
Come
some
on,
wild dumb ass
come on
shit.
with y'all. Come on with your argument.
Bro, you're not even letting
Come on,
nobody
get it out.
have
Get
a
it out, boy.
conversation. You just
Come
want to
on,
rap.
boy. Get it out.
Are you being serious right now or what, bro?
I'm being
we
very
ain't got
serious.
time for it. All right.
Okay, come on. Give me argument.
This is about the black community. Is you with that or not?
I'm about
with that or
America
not, bro?
first. I'm with America first.
Well, we shouldn't have no conversation if you don't care about the black community. All right. Are you in the black community or you care about the black community? Yes or no?
I'm American.
Again.
I'm not black. I'm an
So
American.
why you here? Why
I'm
you
not
here
black.
then, bro? Explain to me why
Because
you call this podcast.
Because you wanted to have a conversation with a
Well,
black
a black person.
MAGA, black conservative. You wanted that. I am an American that just so happens to be black.
Why you
So
scared to
yes,
show your face then, bro?
who's scared? You keep going with this, bro. Why do you still have those Democrats on your desk when Democrats are the reason why your community looks the
Okay,
way it
but
looks?
everybody can see Mim's number one soul brother talk to you. We don't know who the fuck you are, bro. So
Why?
hold on. Let me say one thing. Let me say one thing.
I am
I'm
a
gonna let you go.
customer,
Hold
a
on for a minute.
consumer.
Can you just hold on for a minute, right? Hold on.
No, I cannot hold on because you're not
Why
going to
not,
cut me
bro?
off.
I could just mute you though. That don't make sense. So just hold on for a
but
minute.
then you lose the argument.
Just hold on for a minute.
But then you lose the argument.
First of all, you have no argument because nobody can see you, bro. Something I'm trying to tell you.
You haven't addressed anything I've said in your comments.
You don't address nothing.
Anything
Hold on.
I just said.
Hold on.
You haven't addressed.
Hold on. I got somebody else on the panel. Hold on.
When I tried to explain
this
to
what I
you
mean,
why
bro.
I go to school choice, when I tried to
Let's
explain,
go in there. Let's go on school choice. Go ahead. Why you send your kids to school? Why you sending your kids to private schools?
Because there's a better curriculum. Because capitalism has made it so that if that school with my voucher system is not performing to the level that it should be, I can pull my child out of that school, starving that school of the needed dollars that it needs in order to operate. I get a better product, and the bad character within the market, meaning the public school that is failing our children, finally dies off because the better competitor who is accepting school choice vouchers is able to teach our kids. How is that not a win for us?
All right, you done?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Now I'm gonna tell you how it ain't no fucking win. So now you're in a private school, right? Where the curriculum can be anything, right? It's not controlled by the government at all. So your taxpayer dollars.
False.
Now I let you talk, bro, and I ain't say shit. All right. So your taxpayer dollars are going to that, whether you like it or not, right? So your taxpayer dollars are going to local schools. You paying for private schools. The local schools in the area get deprived of money, which you don't care about, which is cool. But I need you to tell me what's the difference between a teacher in whatever building you got them in there and the school in the neighborhood that's paid for by taxpayers. Why we can't have those teachers in that school? Why it have to be in some private school?
Okay. I would like to address the first thing that you said about school choice, as far as the private schools or the STEM schools, that they are not regulated by the government. Actuality, they are. It's a part of it. Shut up. It's a part of the.
Did you tell me shut up, bro?
Yeah, I did.
Now, one time I didn't disrespect you. You in the dark.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Like that's why I say you in the dark. You can disrespect me.
Okay.
That's why I said that, bro.
Ooh,
yeah.
Now you see why
you've been disrespectful to.
Why the hell everybody say we disrespectful?
You're very disrespectful. You're very emotional. You're not even allowing. You ain't even allowing me to finish.
I haven't said nothing yet.
Allowing me to finish my statement. So school choices, in order
call
for
me
them
a
to
name,
meet
my
the
nigga.
standard, in order for them to meet the standard of to get the funding from the school choice, they have to meet the federal guidelines for standard
guidelines is cool.
testing.
But you have no say so on what they do in their curriculum.
Yes, you do.
All.
You have
and the
say
government
so
you
because
do.
you get to take that money. You have even bigger say so.
If they want to teach whatever they want to teach, you have
choice
to
voucher and go to another school.
Yeah, you
are able to walk away with your dollars, which is the biggest way you can tell anybody that I don't want your product.
All right, so now your solution is to keep flopping around school to school to school to school. When I'm telling you, it's a school in our neighborhoods that my grandma went to, that my mother went to, that I went to. That should be funded. That should be funded just as well.
If the teachers are bad,
bro. Why you keep cutting me off, bro? I let you talk. My man let you talk. Why we talk?
I haven't said anything yet. I'm about to get in this conversation.
You're supposed to be intellectual or some bullshit, right? So do that. All right. I'm trying to figure out where you think.
Am I bringing y'all some? Am I bringing y'all some views right now?
No, bro.
Y'all not getting no views. Y'all still at 3?
No, We don't give a fuck about views. That's where your problem at, bro. This is about the black culture. Do you want to talk about that or not?
You're the.
This
No, I'm waiting on you to
answer.
answer this
I
thing
don't
about
need to
school
answer
choice. I
shit.
want to
I'm
wrap this
asking
up.
you questions. You haven't answered anything.
I have. I've answered why I support school
Bro,
choice.
are you being
Twice
realistic right
already.
now? Do you
Let me
have a
ask you this.
conversation? What are you being
Let me-
some asshole? What are you doing?
Let me ask
Because
you
right
this.
now you trying to be articulate asshole.
I'm debating.
You're not even trying to have a
No,
conversation.
sir, I'm debating you.
Let
He's
me
Go
not.
ahead.
let me
Go,
ask you
brother.
this. Let me ask
Go
you
ahead,
this.
go, brother.
Oh my God.
All right.
Jeez, listen here.
Now I get it. It's your prerogative if the school is underperforming. If the school is underperforming, it is your prerogative to take your kids out of school. Then, if you want to put them in private school, if you can afford it, and
You can't afford it.
Huh?
Why you keep cutting people off? Let him
I
talk.
say if you
then
can,
you can come back in, my
if you
guy.
can
My guy.
afford it. I'm not saying if you can afford
Don't stop. Look. Stop.
Nobody
stop
cuts you
acting
off.
that way.
Hold on. I'm not
Stop acting.
saying if you, I'm
Go ahead, soul
speaking.
brother.
I'm speaking in general. I'm not
sir.
speaking. I'm speaking in general. If you can afford to put your kids in private school, whatever, that's your prerogative. But what my question is, what do we do? What do we do with those, with those schools that you would say is underperforming or not teaching your kids as
Privatize them. Privatize them.
okay, but
Privatize them.
and what do you mean by privatizing?
Oh my God.
Privatize them. You take the same way that you got a booming school that all the students are going to, that all the parents are putting, do the same thing in your community. Push and get those teachers unions out of the way and push for school choice so you can improve the schools within your community. I think it's sad that Rabbit's grandmother's school and his mother's school are deplorable right now. I think that's horrible. I
It's
think that it's
deplorable. I'll go ahead.
But see, but my
I
thing
think
is
it's
this.
Let me finish.
I think that if with the right tools in your pouch right now that you do have, there's legislation. Wait, what state are you guys in exactly? One more time.
DC.
You're in DC. DC loves school choice. You love school choice. Matter of fact, within your local area, it was literally the teachers union that blocked it from you guys. They screwed you over.
I need you to
And
stay with
that's what
facts, though. Don't just spit out anything, okay?
these are facts. You should
No,
look up what was her name?
it's not.
Lacey. He was a representative that was running that you guys fucking blackballed the shit out of her because she was a black Republican. Y'all did that lady so bad.
Oh my God.
And she was pushing for school
I
choice
don't think
within
he
your
was taking
area.
Pendergrass.
You done?
Go ahead, man.
We got somebody else on the panel.
Go
I
ahead.
guess he got a lot to say right now. He's been sitting around all this time. Go ahead, Jay. You got something to say? You muted yourself.
I mean, the thing about school choice, y'all debating between school choice and public schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the
yeah, go ahead. You good?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a debate between public schools and school choice, right?
Yeah.
Or private schools, I should say.
Private, yeah.
The private schools that's around this area, yes, school choice, that depends on, what are you working with? Are you a person that's on government assistance?
So they light a candle.
Or are you a person that like to thrive on saving money and put your kids in school? That's whoever preference that is, right? Me personally, I used to live as a kid. I lived across the street from a private school, and they wound up on the news. About boys getting touched on. So that's another thing you gotta watch out for. So
it's not even that.
It's a sticky situation
You gotta understand, private schools don't have to go by the curriculum of the government. There's nothing that makes them have to do that. So that's where the problem lies.
Private schools take SATs.
Hold on, bro. Every time we let you talk, anybody else talk, you interrupt. Why do you do that?
No, because this is we're having.
You got plenty of time to say what you need to say. Why you cut everybody off though?
Go ahead, man.
And then you say, go ahead. After you done interrupted the whole thing. Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Here's my thing.
Hold on, he has something to say. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
What you were saying?
The private schools have the same testing requirements as public schools. So
you can say that that's cool, but they not by government regulations. Can you agree with that?
Government it's a standardized test administered by the government.
The government can apply can't do anything to a private entity, bro.
Government
yes or no? Yes or no?
All the time.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Government, no. Government entities regulate private entities all the time.
No, they don't.
This is how they go. You have a such thing as a DEA.
No, they don't.
You have a such thing as the ATF. You have a such thing as the FBI.
So, all right, hold on. You done?
Government regulates private citizens every day.
All right, are you done?
Don't pay your taxes and see what happens.
So you telling me a school in Kentucky, private, can teach Black history if they don't want to?
Are they receiving federal grant money?
If they don't want to teach Black history, what can tell a private school not to?
Nothing.
Exactly. So that's the end of my argument with that. Period. Now get back to the government.
Hold on, bro. You got such a gotcha. You didn't.
We done with that.
You didn't even address what I said.
I made my point of why public schools and private schools is a difference. You can sit there and say, yeah, but there's other differences, bro.
You're using an anecdotal argument.
Those are the fucking facts. You might not like them.
That's not a fact.
Why not? Because they don't fit your narrative?
They don't fit. No, my story doesn't fit your narrative. That's why you have a problem with what I'm saying.
What are you talking? I want my taxpayer dollars to go into the fund the school in my neighborhood. Simple. What are you talking about?
How is it not going into your school? Do you know what school?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Hold on. We're having this conversation, and it's becoming glaring obvious that you don't even know what school. Do you know what school choice is?
Oh my God!
Where does the money from?
It's not the government. It had nothing to do with taxpayer dollars. Yes or no? All right. Do private schools have anything to do with my taxpayer dollars?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Explain that, bro. What are you talking about?
The governments receive federal subsidies.
Bro,
yes.
Anybody with a private school has nothing to do with. See, you trying to make up shit, bro, and mislead whoever the fuck follow your dumb ass. Whoever follow you, you want to mislead them, bro. And what we do on this podcast, we go with facts, bro. You don't fall your ass into fact area.
Fact.
We don't do all that bullshit.
Source. What you're saying right now, where's your source? Pull up your source.
These are facts. Private schools are private for a reason. Why is it called private? Why is it called private, my guy?
Can you please pull up the source, sir?
Why is the school called private?
A private school in which your example is about happened. Pull up that school. Let's pull up that school. Let's read that argument.
Stay with me for 1 minute.
We're on it. I'm with you.
Okay, hold on.
Please, I'm asking you to show and prove. Maybe I am wrong.
Slow down, man, in the dark. Slow down.
Oh man, boy, you need to stop acting like your mama. You every time you ain't got nothing to say.
You done disrespect me 3 times, and you still on the podcast. I'm still talking to you. You in the dark. I'm still having a conversation with you, and you still won't be disrespectful. Why are you doing that?
Because you're being disrespectful, sir.
Come on, bro. All y'all do is get on this joint and act like somebody disrespecting y'all.
Very disingenuous.
When you cannot have a conversation, that's y'all problem.
You are lying, and I'm calling
y'all want to mislead people. You're Black,
and it's on your
and it's obviously
your platform, and you don't like it.
Are you gay or straight?
You don't like it.
Are you gay or straight?
Enough to fuck your old lady. How about that?
Yes or no? Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight enough to fuck your old lady.
Is that a no then?
No, that's a solid yes.
That you
straight enough to fuck your old lady.
Yes or no?
That's how I know you're stupid. You don't even understand. You don't even have a
I asked
concept
you a
of
basic
English
question,
language.
Joe. You could have been like, nah, nigga, I'm straight. All right, what are you going through all that
I don't
for?
talk like that. As
So
if
obviously
that's
you
not
gay, right?
obviously clear.
You gay, right? Do you got a problem being gay or something? Admitting that
Ad
or something?
hominem
That's why you in the
attack.
dark. So that's why you in the dark.
Ad hominems attack.
Is that why
Boy.
you in the
Okay,
dark? You don't want to be gay
get back
and
to
show
the
your
politics?
face?
You want
You
to
don't
get
want
back
to
to
be
the
gay and be
politics?
a Republican leaning fool? That's the problem why you in the dark?
I mean, what's the problem with that? Trump endorsed.
Ask me the last time anybody besides a Democrat supported anything gay rights.
Plus
wait,
candidate
hold on.
just won this evening.
Wait, hold on.
Ask me the last time, anytime.
You spent an
I ain't calling you.
exorbitant
Who
amount
called
of
you gay,
time.
bro? Nobody
You
called
trying
you
to
gay.
call me gay, and you spent an exorbitant amount of time locked up with men in prison with a 60% rape count.
Who did that? Oh, my bad.
Say what?
Both of you convicted felons.
Oh,
excuse me.
We admit
Excuse you.
that this is called Hoodview politics. This is no problem.
Whoa, bro.
You know,
First of all,
that's no problem with that.
bro.
But you in the dark trying to be motherfucking articulate, motherfucker.
Ho.
We showing our face as hood niggas, bro.
No, hold up. First of all, brother, man.
Been locked up. We get that. Been shot too.
All of this back and forth. I didn't disrespect you. I didn't disrespect you. I asked you. I told you.
Oh, no, I'm
that I got some sense. Hold on. You just said something. Look, I don't make no motherfucking. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. Yeah, I've been in prison. I've been in prison twice. Don't make no fucking bones about it.
Yeah,
don't hide the fact. Hold on. Don't hide the fact, and we'll never hide the fact. That's part of my story. That's part of my story. But I don't disrespect nobody. I don't disrespect nobody that come on here. I didn't say nothing out the way to you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say
so last week how y'all treated that girl. I see you show
what girl? What girl?
What did we do? Explain to me.
First of all,
on the main.
Now, first of all,
what did we do to the girl, bro?
Bro, when her husband came on, and then you were.
Oh, you said the girl. You said the girl. What did we do to the girl?
The same thing you're trying to do with me. The same thing, and you're doing the same thing that you tried to do with Twin.
Stop.
Other, black.
The girl. Stay with the girl.
Hold on. So you first of all you accused me of something because I didn't
listen to the whole conversation we were having first.
I saw the whole YouTube.
So did you go into the slavery and all that? You went with that? You was with that?
I was with. Wait a minute.
Did you notice when she came on the podcast? She didn't know what the fuck was going on. She couldn't answer one question. You noticed that?
Because you doing the same thing that you're doing to me. The problem is that I have a set of balls and I know what I'm talking about.
And you in the dark too with balls, huh?
And
you supposed to have balls, but you in the dark, my guy. You in the dark though.
How many times were you in the dark shower with another man?
How you keep talking gay shit? Fuck, you about done, bro. Yeah, I don't think you want to have a conversation.
We haven't even talked about politics for the past 20 minutes because you want to have ad hominem attack. If you want to get back to school choice, we can do that, sir.
That's what we talking about.
Okay, let's get back to the school choice.
You went off on my man about jail time, nigga.
You was a pussy, bro. I went off on you because you got emotional trying to call me gay.
Look.
What are you talking about? I asked you, was you gay or straight? I was gonna get to the point that Republican Party has no bills for any of that. My brother's gay. My daughter's gay. What are you talking about, jackass?
Why would you want the government getting involved with anything with your bed?
All I'm asking you, you gay or straight? That's it.
I'm straight.
That's all you had to fucking say earlier.
Let's go.
It's not even a big deal. I was gonna get to the point that if you're gay, which party support your rights? That's it. Which party support gay rights?
Libertarians were actually the first ones in 1970.
Stop doing that. You just told me at the beginning of this it's going to be a Republican or Democrat president. So stay on that topic, bro. Don't talk about clown ass parties.
Don't talk about clown ass parties. You got
now you're going to get in your feelings about that, right? You're going to get in feelings about me talking about the party. Stay on topic, though, bro.
Stay on topic. Okay.
Democrat, Republican, right? Give me the time the Republicans supported gay rights.
Never, and they should never.
All right, thank you. Give me the time that the Republicans supported voters' rights.
Now.
Give me the time that the Republicans voted for civil rights.
In 1965.
The vote was 270 to 160. Democrats.
No.
Do you know that?
Wrong. That's wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong, bro?
The Republicans had to convince the Democrats in order to sign the
You see what you're doing? You're doing a Jedi mind trick, my guy. You're doing a Jedi mind trick to support your guys and shit. Whoever will listen to this garbage. I know every time we pull one of y'all on here, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. And we the hood niggas, and y'all niggas be so dumb. Ain't that something? We the niggas from the street, my man from jail. I'm telling you, I'm a dope dealer, nigga. And you articulate ass college student cannot even articulate anything on this podcast, bro. Who looks stupid?
Articulate.
Sound good to me. It's clear.
Articulate.
You get it, didn't you?
Articulate. Yeah, it's because I'm.
Did you get it? You smarter than me. Anybody watching this podcast right now?
So let's
understand what. Jay.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm gonna let you go ahead and you got something to say for you? I move on. Because man, I done got to the point that all black Republicans and all MAGA Republicans got no fucking sense, bro.
My thing, my thoughts on that is back in 1965, you had a Republican that was the president, and they didn't really want to do voters' rights. In fact, they was probably at that time plotting to kill Martin Luther King, but that's a different topic for another day.
Yeah, my man right here don't want to engage in. One thing about this podcast, we go into deep, detailed dives. My man right here is just going to scream out shit and run around and keep talking bullshit in the dark. He don't want to come over and have a fucking conversation. We know we from the hood, nigga. My man know he went to jail. I know I've been shot. I know I've sold coke. We told you that.
Look, I don't give
Get over there.
Hold.
Have a conversation. You can't do that.
Hold on.
Articulate and turn the fucking light on. You been to school? You been to college?
Are you
Motherfucker, represent that,
fool. According to the Wall Street Opinion, on the Wall Street Opinion.
Oh my God. Wall Street Opinion. What is that? What is Wall Street Opinion, my guy? What is that? Come on, man. Stay on some real facts.
Can't do both. I can't flip back and forth. Okay.
Go ahead.
It's wallstreet.com, the wallstreetjournal.com.
Wallstreet.com. Go ahead, read it.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So
you should have brought rails with you.
After a 74-day filibuster brought on by the Democrats, the Republicans
my bad, bro.
the Republicans narrowly convinced 31% or 21 Democrats to vote yay on the Civil Rights Act of 64. That's what happened.
Okay, now the real facts that happened at the civil rights.
You pulling that from the top link on Wikipedia?
No, I'm just telling you the facts right now, right?
Can you put your fact on the screen?
Go ahead, Jay. Huh?
No, I said Wikipedia.
The real facts are Republicans held up the bill for 24 hours, the longest filibuster in history. To stop the vote. Fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? I mean, the longest one in history. Where's this black man coming from, bro? Do he even got his fucking facts together before he came on this podcast with these hood ass niggas? What is wrong with you, bro? A Republican held the bill up and it still passed. The motherfucker filibustered the bitch for 24 hours. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? Get the real facts first. It's been Republicans going against our interests for the last 50 years. That's the bottom line. If you want to go all the way back to the motherfucking 1850s, have fun with that. Because we still wasn't free.
I was about to say over 300 years, because everybody was a Republican.
Every fucking body was. Fuck out of here. It came to a time when somebody changed something.
Me personally, I'm not a Democrat or Republican type, not type of person, but I don't. It's like when Democrats give you something, Republicans take it away. When Republicans give you something, Democrats take it away.
Exactly.
The difference is the Republicans are super fucking aggressive. Democrats do not have no backbone, and they need one.
Bruh. Jay, hold on for a minute.
They don't have no motherfucking backbone. They have no aggression.
We need everybody to know. The link is always, from now on, the link is going to be in the chat every time we go fucking live. Right? We need everybody to know you can't insult us. You don't get to tell this nigga, oh, you was a pussy in jail. Like, what the fuck? Oh, you the one to spend time. Like, who? Really? Our podcast is called Hood View Politics. I'm telling you, there's no bones about it. So coat for a living, my nigga. There's no bones about it. My man been locked the fuck up. We get it. You know what I'm saying, dog? Move on. We got to get to the facts. And every time we bring these motherfucking off the wall black Republicans on this joint, they literally do not know what the fuck they talking about. And we the hood niggas. Look, fuck is going on?
This is the deal. This is the deal. Everybody
educate us, please, and thank you, motherfuckers. Spend all the money on college.
Be right.
You uppity ass niggas. We telling you we from the hood. We from the gutter. I so cold for a living. Now you went to college. Come, you unmuted. Come on this joint and articulate better than this, my guy.
Can you put my link? Can you put my link up so that people can get some real what you would call knowledge?
Well, look,
what's
it's almost 11 o'clock. It's
about
time to wind this thing up.
Pin that link up there.
Now, we're not supporting people and pushing other links and all that shit, bro. We don't know nothing about that shit. We probably pushing shit. We don't know what that is.
What that? I'm bringing a source, sir. Like,
what is it?
The link is in the comments. It's before that.
Man, I'm not putting on no pig. Oh shit! You got some white cracker stuff, man. Come on, bro. Tell me what it is.
White cracker stuff.
Yes, don't give me no white wing shit, bro. I don't want to see that shit.
It's the
what?
It's
is they facts
for the vote? Yes.
The funny thing is, me and my man here only gave you facts.
The Ballotpedia.
Thing you doing is looking for some sources in somewhere. Why you doing that?
Yeah, because that's how you do research.
All right, what's the name of this garbage? What is it? We're gonna pull it up on the screen.
Right,
what is it?
It's Ballotpedia. It's Ballotpedia.
What is that?
Pull it up. Look at it. Read it.
My nigga, are you with me though, my guy?
Can you read? Can you read?
Read what?
Read the link. Read the link. Click on the link and read it.
We not. Did you hear me when I said we not clinking on none of that bullshit and none of that? What do you mean?
So you don't want to have a substantive argument?
I never even heard of that. I'm scared I'm gonna click on this shit and some bitch had their titties out.
Then how do you know? Where did you get your information about the breakdown for the voting breakdown for the Civil Rights Act of '64?
.gov, government.gov, bro.
Government.gov. Is
Go to that,
real, bro?
You get all your shit.
Are y'all real, dude? Are you real? Are you real, man?
Are you serious?
Are you serious? I'm for real, dude.
So the government,
really out here like
you
that?
don't believe with the government, right? But what's the name of the shit you like that you believe in now?
You are. And
tell us this. Tell us. I'm from the hood, bro. Tell me where the source supposed to be from, bro.
Government.government. That's the name of your source.
Government.gov.
Government.gov. Not you.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro?
Not U.S. government. Not U.S. Congress.gov. Not
bro,
US
you know
Congress
what I'm talking about.
Breakdown. No,
what do you mean? The government.
The government.
Anything else?
So where from the government did you pull that?
The government.
Where?
What's so hard about this?
You fucking idiot. Where?
Why you see how you did that, my guy?
Where?
See, me and my man never disrespect you, bro. You just call me a fucking idiot. Why you do that?
Because you're being disingenuous, bro.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation with your ass, bro.
No,
You're
not. No, you're not. Now when you're sitting here talking about the I'm not gonna read the link.
I don't know what that is. I pull that shit up. It be some whores playing with themselves, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I never heard of it.
I'm really trying to have a substantive argument.
I never heard of that shit.
Then click
But you heard of government. You heard of the gov. You heard of government shit, right? The shit we looking at. You heard of that?
I've never heard of a trusted government website called gov.gov. Ever.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Why you doing that? See how dumb that is? I don't think you even want to have a conversation.
You are being. Oh,
so the government, I'm talking about the government website, bro. All right. Whatever that's named. These niggas idiots, bro.
What are you trying to get you pull up?
I don't know what the name of that shit is. I'm not pulling that shit up. Fuck wrong with this nigga, bro?
Dude, I never even heard of that. Somebody pull up.
I don't know what that is. It's not the government. It's not facts. Why is it so hard to look at the facts?
Don't know.
It gotta be some guy in the backyard somewhere making a website. He wants us to look at that shit. Fuck wrong with you, bruh? These motherfucking MAGA. Hey, y'all gotta do better than this, bruh. If this is y'all MAGA family, black MAGA family, they got to do better. These motherfuckers, y'all niggas clowns, bruh. For real. For real. I'm at the point I don't even need y'all to vote. I was trying to get these niggas to wake up and understand what's the party to vote for. I'm at the point now, I don't think they need to vote. These niggas fucking dumb, bro. This nigga be clearly gay as fuck, but don't want to be gay. That's why he dark. He in the dark, but he want to say he's not gay. You know what I'm saying? But he gay. But he in the Republican Party. He not in the Republican Party. He don't like Democrats. You know what I'm saying? I was like, these people be so far all over the place, bro. It's the dumbest shit. Because when I nail it down to real facts, they run like he just did. So we got two runners.
I told you this.
We had a lady run last week, Jay. And somebody, we can't even see who the fuck this was, a lady or a man, in the fucking dock run this week.
I done told you this shit the other week.
They straight run from the facts, Jay.
Now, hold on before I go, because it's almost 11 o'clock. God damn, I'm running behind.
Ain't that some shit?
I'm running behind on the time. But look here, bro. If you're still listening.
Sorry, I still didn't get that.
It's a funny thing is we won a debate.
Been throwing out, he been throwing
they
out
trash.
He been throwing out disrespectful shit the whole night.
That's cool, man. I appreciate you coming on the joint. Though. Be honest with you, hold on.
Yeah,
we do appreciate you
coming on because I like the back and forth.
Yeah, we do appreciate that though. I ain't bullshit you on that one.
Dude, you said some things that you know that wasn't factual. Cool. But I just wanted to let you know. I don't give a fuck about where I've been in the past. That's just part of my story. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the whole story. That is a chapter in my story. And really, you don't even want to know why. But
he tried to shame us.
You're not trying to shame me because
he tried to shame you for being locked up.
I don't give a fuck about that because who hasn't been?
No, that's not even the point. It's like this a black man trying to shame black men.
Look, some of the smartest people I met was behind the fence. You don't know a motherfucker.
Martin Luther King been locked up.
You don't know a person's life, what they've been through, or why they might have ended up in places they've been. But the problem is when you have no argument.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the debate.
When you have no argument and you settle for that.
And switch to I don't know how you got to that.
He said, you go back to he like
the asses in jail. Like this nigga went left.
Because when you don't have no argument or
we noticed that,
you
bro.
know,
like
or your argument ain't good or whatever, you do like a person like Trump do. when you don't have an answer for anything, you go to insults.
Hey, either one of us did that, did we?
What?
We were sitting and listening to these people, and they strictly started disrespecting us. Like,
I mean,
like, hold on. Be honest with you, we come on this podcast, we leaving the streets, and we just putting that behind us, right? And when we come on here, we be shocked when motherfuckers try to act like
because put it like this.
I'll
put it like this. I'll put it like I'm gonna put
it's
it
like
like
we
this.
come on
I'ma
this
put it
joint
like
not
this.
expecting nobody
I'ma
to
put
do
it
that.
like this.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we're
this.
expecting
I'ma
to
put
have
it
a
like this.
dialogue
I'm
because
gonna put it like this. It's a lot of people out here who got guts behind a keyboard. You got guts. You got guts when you type it on your phone. You got guts when you sitting in your basement or whatever the fuck. And you can say and be things that you never could be. I don't worry about people like that because he'll never say nothing in nobody's face.
it's like we ain't even wanting that.
He would never if he was in my face,
Bro,
he would never question. He would never even bring shit up like that. So it's in the end, you just showed yourself for being a joke. And that's just what you are. You just showed yourself for being a joke because I didn't say nothing to you. Just like I told you, I didn't insult the girl the other week. I didn't even say. Matter of fact, I didn't even say anything to her.
He didn't have.
She the one that came on here. She that came on.
He went to the dude.
She came on here with this wild story.
No, he said the way we treated her, and then we asked him how he treated her. He had no answer for that. He went to the dude at the end,
right?
Who came in disrespectful, which either one of us knew he was her wife. We thought he was a motherfucker off the other internet.
Right. And I wasn't even on this shit, screaming and shit. Then.
Talking about he ain't like what we was saying. I thought he was one of those motherfuckers. None of us knew he was her husband.
Look,
he never said.
If you coming with an agenda that you got to
these clowns are clowns. I'm noticing, bro.
Like I say, prove your point. I asked both of you maniacs all night. If you say you got a better deal, say your better deal. Tell me what your better deal is. Nobody can tell me what the better deal is. So,
but David,
until you come
one thing
get
about
the better
it,
deal, just shut up and keep it moving. But all the insults and all the you trying to make backhanded comments, dude, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't hide the fact. I never hide the fact. I'm as real can get.
I don't even think he's seen our podcasts or something. I'm lost.
So if you think that
was shocking,
that's something that shit.
That was shocking for him to use.
Me, dude, you got another thing coming.
Like, bro, you gonna tell us we ghetto and he been locked up and all this wild shit? Like, really?
I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't even think you watched our podcasts, bro. that is past what we were talking about, bro. We want to get the details. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I've been saying, we've been telling the story for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell that was about.
Exactly, bro.
He was coming on trying to prove a point.
No,
point not
to me. I want all of them to come, bro. I've been wanting them to come on here 6, 7, 8 deep. David, if you got more friends, come on here, bro. Bring all your friends on this joint. We can line this thing up 10-10. Well, a matter of fact, me and number one Soulberg will be by ourselves. You can get 12 people on this bitch. We don't give a fuck because the motherfucking facts speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying, dog? And you Firearms Review channel, you done got 200 links. We give David a lot of motherfucking credit. The first time we sent him the link, he popped the fuck up.
He's not coming on
ASAP. So shouts out to David. What's his name? D Young. David D Young. Yeah, we don't agree.
I agree,
but we do give you respect for coming up here and voicing your opinion on your how you feel about things. That's no problem. If you want to come on in the future and express yourself, we have no problem.
Try.
But the Firearms Review, you got to come and express yourself, or I don't even get what you're doing. You know what I'm saying, dog? So shouts out to David for coming up here and giving his side of how you feel about the debates. That's all we want. You know what I'm saying, dog? When he went to the sidetrack of disrespecting me and my man, we ain't taking this serious like that. They even be personal.
Yes, you did.
To pop
you
up.
Disrespected. I ain't saying you treated her. I ain't treated her.
Like, what the fuck? We come on this internet, bro. We literally is trying to get away from all that. You know what I'm saying, dog? We have no problem with coming and sending some mail to your door, though. There's no problem to go at all. But other than that, we just want to talk. That's it. But we did like the dialogue you gave us. You know what I'm saying? You derailed our show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple things we want to touch on that we ain't touch on. But other than that, man, the dialogue is open at any time for anybody who want to come on this joint at any time. And we want the black debate literally. From now on, though, if you're not showing your face, I'm not going to pull you up. All right. I want you to at least show us your face. Then you can cover up, back up when I pull you up. That's cool. But let us see who the fuck we talking to first. You know what I'm saying, dog? Because all that sitting in the dark and hiding and all that shit screaming, then cussing my man out, talking he locked the fuck up. He like girls in jail and all this wild shit. Like, what is that? Then call me something. I forgot what he called me. I'm gonna
fuck your bitch.
He called me some wild shit. It was like, bro, the girl did that. Oh, y'all old. We old. Remember the bitch did that last week? What? When she couldn't answer the question, she was like, "Oh, y'all old." Like, bitch, I ain't asked to fuck you.
It was convicted felons.
We ain't boxing. Why you care about how old some motherfucker? We using words,
but
bro.
You didn't have to do no research because I'd have told you.
Yeah, that's funny too, but we do appreciate everybody be tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying, dog? We will be back. Show enough pop up in your living room. You know what I'm saying, dog? We gotta stop letting these people derail our shows too. We want to get information to our black culture, bro. These people right here do not want to deal with facts. And I noticed that's kind of a derail of what we want to do, right? You know it now. Us defending these fools saying shit that ain't true just is a waste of fucking time for me now. I'd rather talk to a white MAGA now. Be honest with you.
One, if you talk about the fucking voting rights of 1965,
because the black MAGAs,
LBJ signed that motherfucking LBJ signed.
I can't get it.
And you wasn't nowhere in hell he was signing something that didn't get motherfucking
Oh yeah, firearms. Check out the last show we had. Black Republican, MAGA Republican on that joint. We had a few joints he came on, so check him out. See his point of view. You know what I'm saying? How we gave our point of view on that. You know what I'm saying? Just he's a prime example of what we want. Right? We want a dialogue. One thing about him, he don't agree with shit we say. We don't agree with the fucking thing come out of his mouth. But we have a dialogue. He do give us a dialogue. Rails. Check him out. He got a YouTube channel, I think on Instagram. So that's Rails. He got some 6-something numbers and shit. So check him out. Rails, a black Republican, MAGA man. Now I give him respect. That's why me and Number One Soul Brother fuck with him. Because he actually show his fucking face with the red hat on and dialogue, even though he lying and making up shit. But he here. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. I fucks with him. So shouts out to the Rails though, bro. But all your friends, they on something different, my guy. So shouts out to everybody motherfucking tuning in tonight, man. Shouts out to David too. David coming in his joint, expressing his feelings and everything. Whether you know it or not, we appreciate you coming on this joint, dog. We real appreciate it if you was to come on and don't disrespect us. You know what I'm saying, dog? Because either one of us, like, well, man, he don't want to go back to jail. You know what I'm saying, dog? I don't want to go to jail either. We don't try so far to get away. That's why we on the podcast. We don't want to do none of that no more. So help us out, bro. Come on this joint and just talk to us. You know what I'm saying, dog? We don't want to get into all that shit, dog. Just fuck with us, man. Hang out with us, man. Get your point of view from what he say he was, a libertarian or some shit. Whatever that was. You know what I'm saying, dog? Yeah, represent that. We never heard that as black people. Bring that on our podcast. Bring that point of view of whatever that fuck that was. You know what I'm saying, dog? So whatever, you know what I'm saying? The bottom line is the conversation for the black culture. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you a whole lot. Everybody that tuned in tonight, everybody that left messages, we appreciate y'all a whole lot. Check us out. We'll be live. We're going to peep back in this joint one night before you know it. You know what I'm saying, dog? Because the race is heating up. We got Biden and Trump going into the races. Once these motherfucking debates come up, man, this thing gonna be on fire. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, bro. And I want all y'all black Republicans, I want y'all to come on this podcast when the heat of the fire start happening and come on this joint and make your case, my guy. If you can't make a case for following behind a racist pig, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people.